MASI Bicycles booth, and Tim Jackson from MASI Bicycle joins me. Tim, tell me about this gorgeous looking machine.
This is a beauty, and this is the Speciale Fixed Ultimate. Ultimate for a reason. This is a very special bike for us. The fixie category is obviously very strong for this brand, and this is our full tilt, all the bells and whistles sort of bike. At a price point that's just a little over $1,300 at retail, this is a fully lugged bike. So the frame is lugged, the fork is lugged, you've got the beautiful Miki parts on it, Miki hub set, Miki crank set and chain ring and bottom bracket, the MKS pedals, the custom gold anodized rims and bar. I mean, it's really a beautiful, beautiful bike. And more importantly, it's also a very limited production bike. We're only bringing 100 of these into the United States. And after that, it's gone. And then we create the next Ultimate. So we're creating a bike that will hopefully generate a cult following and become that collector's item because of the very limited production that'll be done on it from model to model. And since it's not catalog dependent, it's the kind of thing that we can release as soon as they're done. So who knows, maybe there'll be, depending on how quickly they sell, 4 or 5 Ultimates in a single year. It's a lot of work for us, but we enjoy creating bikes that are like this. And what's nice about this bike as well is that we offer it as a frame set. So you can get it in the maroon that's here, but you can also get it in the really dramatic finish that we have created called the Naked, which is the unpainted frame. And it's welded and brazed, and then it goes through an acid bath to protect the steel as well as remove the excess material, and then goes through a process of getting a clear coat, decal, and clear coat. So you have a very rich finish to it, but all it is just beautiful naked chromoly. It's a gorgeous finish and very striking. So for the complete bike and 2 frame sets, it creates a lot of opportunities for people to either buy our version of what the Ultimate fixed gear is, or for them to create their own version of the Ultimate fixed gear.
Single speed bikes and fixies have really become perhaps maybe one of your leading sellers at MASI. How did that happen?
You know, we were blessed with good timing and opportunities that came up within the marketplace. And the bulk of our sales as a brand come from the steel category. We do a lot of steel bikes. And within that family, fixed gears and single speeds are clearly dominant. So it's not an exaggeration to say that MASI has turned very much into one of the leading fixed gear brands in the market, and we're very proud of that. And obviously, my personal history is very strong on the track and on fixed gear, so it's something that's near and dear to my heart, and we spend a great deal of time in the marketplace living it, not just sniffing around. For a lot of other brands, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but for a lot of other brands, the single-speed fixture category is a niche that they're getting into now because it's become so popular. But for us, we've been doing this dedicatedly since 2006, which really doesn't seem like all that long, but in that time, we've been blessed to develop a position as a leader within the category, and we're very grateful, and again, it's something that we're passionate about, and hopefully it shows in the bikes that we're producing. And
there's certainly a kind of a fixie culture. The fixie kids is the phrase I keep hearing around the show. But with your bikes, I mean, lawyers, doctors, dentists, they're buying it as their 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th bike for tooling around town?
Absolutely. That's the nice thing about the brand, is that for people who are unfamiliar with the brand, the fixie kids, if you will, that may not know the history of the brand, they see it and they go, wow, that's a really good looking bike, it's got a really cool retro look. But for people who have been around the scene a bit, know a lot about bikes, MASI goes way back. I mean, it's been around for nearly 7 decades, so it's got a bit of history behind it. So there are a lot of those professionals that you talk about who are very familiar with the MASI brand and the MASI heritage, because maybe it was their bike in college, or maybe in their racing days when they were much younger. So it's pretty cool when we do a consumer event to see the wide swath of population that walks by the booth and goes, wow, that's really cool. Because there's a lot of people who are seeing it for the first time, and there's a lot of people who remember the brand from many, many, many years ago. And we really do our best to keep that history and tradition very much alive, and yet move the brand forward into the future.
A lot of those people who might not normally be in the same room together, you find them in the MASI booth together.
Absolutely. You find a lot of gray-haired dentists and a lot of tattooed and pierced young guys all looking at the same bike going, wow, that's really cool.
Nice. Where can people get more information?
They can find us at MASIBikes.com.
Tim, thanks so much. Have a great show.
Thank you, David.
And this is David from the Fredcast. We're live from the show for Interbike TV.